Thor has made a controversial decision.
Ooh.
And it has to do with his upcoming nuptials.
Oh.
And guess who's the ringleader behind it?
Oopsie.
Sky?
Uh-oh.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Has she convinced you to be a stay-at-home dad?
I wish. Dude, I'd
You're the
kill
new
for that.
boo?
I would love that. Be at home doing projects all day.
So many projects.
What kind of? Wouldn't they have a mansion by this
I know,
point?
you would think their projects.
Yeah.
How do you have so many projects?
I mean,
Yeah.
what's going on? Does he ever finish the project?
He does finish the project, but
It takes him forever?
it takes forever. Well, because he's super anal retentive. So if you go, put this one outlet in, it's going to take him forever. Because, I mean, to the point where the screws in the plate have to line up perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, like some OCD anal retentive. So nothing can be
Bob Vila.
The
done.
only anal he's getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so true. So, yeah. So projects forever.
Projects galore.
Projects for
Wow.
days.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's his job. It's not that. You're not
No.
stay-at-home dad.
No.
Not a
Okay.
stay-at-home dad.
Well, what controversial decision could you have made?
So we're gonna be getting married soon.
Well,
Hopefully
we'll
next
see.
year.
Yeah.
But the news of the
Unless she
vaccine.
smartens up, you know.
Okay, that's not funny.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
great
think
point,
she's gonna
Eddie.
smarten up anytime soon.
Great point.
You don't.
Wait a minute. We're hoping to get married next year. News of the vaccine. Maybe things are on the up and up. We'll see. I don't know. Next year, hopefully.
Okay.
So one of the things that my buddy Sky has had in my ear since even before I met Haley, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like our first conversation about this was like 8 years ago. Yeah.
Since before I met Haley.
Yeah, like he had a girlfriend that he was kind of getting serious about, so I had to get in there
She
and
pulls
just,
me aside.
I like to give him life lessons sometimes. Most of the
What?
time he comes to me like, "Hey, Sky, how does this whole 401k thing work?
Yeah.
Hey, Sky, what's
Yeah.
a health savings account,
Well, listen, I understand that kind of stuff, but marriage advice with you?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of has a different angle to it,
Oh.
so.
So she said this to me a long time ago. And I was always, for me, it was always in one ear, out the other. I never even thought about it.
Only having sex one day a week.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
It
we're on
wasn't
the same
that.
page about that. Thor can agree
Yeah.
on that, unless he's preed out, then he wants sex. But
Yeah, unless I'm
normal
preed
Thor
out.
wants.
Once is plenty?
Yeah.
One day a week.
Yeah, once is plenty. So this was something different. And usually with this, like I said, in one ear, out the other, but the situations have changed where my fiance has some financial issues she needs to work out. So I had talked to her. My fiance's in the same boat as me. She agrees with me and Sky that we're going to sign a prenup. Prenuptial agreement.
Wow.
You're getting a prenup?
That I am.
What the hell, dude?
That I am.
Wow.
Well, in California, man, it's crazy.
Have you worked out the details, or
No.
are we just in the basic
We're
stages?
just in the agreeable stages of, hey, we should do this.
Wait,
Just
Okay,
wait a
baby
second.
stepping.
Wait a
Baby
second. Wait a
Smart,
second.
Baby
smart,
stepping.
Smart.
What are you doing?
What?
You're telling him to get a prenup?
Yeah, it's
Why?
my friend. That's my friend.
I don't get that. I understand that, but then what?
I tried to tell you the same thing. You wouldn't listen.
Well, I mean,
You
I'm not.
wouldn't
I'm not
listen.
getting a divorce.
I don't think
Well, no
anybody
one
ever
is.
plans for a divorce.
No one is.
Okay.
But we just got to be prepared. I'm not planning for my house to burn down. But guess what? I got fire insurance.
Okay. Really?
Not planning on crashing my car.
It's just setting a weird tone to your marriage.
Yeah.
It is weird.
But you know.
don't have a prenup.
No, I was stupid.
You don't?
No, I got married. Like, we got engaged when I think I was either 20 or 21.
And you'd be fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'd have to give him so much alimony.
Can we?
and,
He's listening.
And,
Can you all fucking
and child
shut
support.
up?
He doesn't have a job. He
Oh.
would.
Can
You're
you
his
all
full
shut
support.
up?
Even
You'd be so fucked.
Well, let me tell you something, Thor. She still is. I mean, she doesn't have. a
Yeah,
prenup.
that is a great point.
Yeah,
So
and
you
she
kinda
lives in
live with that
California
now.
too.
Ooh,
Can you get a prenup after the fact?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You
What?
just get one at any moment if you want?
He ain't signing that shit though. Now he's
Yeah, if I'm the boo,
that guy knows what's up.
dude. If I'm
You
that
walk
guy,
over. Will you sign this?
dude.
Yeah.
If
He'd
I'm that
laugh in the
guy,
face.
yeah. If I'm that guy, I do whatever the fuck I want
yeah,
at this
seriously.
point because
Yeah.
I'm getting half, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is a different situation asking him to sign that today versus back when I was interning and waitressing and going to school.
Wow.
Different kind of scenarios.
Oh.
Didn't foresee yourself being successful, huh?
Well, I
I don't think
did.
anyone really did.
No,
it's
it's
kind of
shocking.
a crazy story that
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
so
yeah.
successful.
Excuse
Well,
me.
she's ridden the gravy train. You know?
The gravy train? What the fuck does that mean? We moved here together, guy.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Tell me.
Well, you attached to the right ship.
Oh, really? Maybe you're attached to the right
Oh, you
ship.
think
Oh,
so?
really? Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
really?
catch that
Oh,
check.
really?
You
Oh,
should be
really?
signing a prenup with me.
Oh, really? You're so fucking stupid.
Wow.
Anyway, I can only fight with one husband at a time.
Okay,
Can
all
you
right.
please stop?
All right,
Can
all
you
right,
please
all
stop?
right, all right.
So yeah, as I had told my friend Thor, Thorific.
You're a scumbag, by the way.
I don't think I'm a fucking scumbag. If you live your life, like we've had discussions about him having kids, and I said, you know what? The hubby and I waited a few years, and then it ended up taking longer, but we waited a few years intentionally before having kids because we wanted to enjoy life. So
You're 21.
I've given-
I hope
That is,
so.
that is a great point.
So
that is
I've,
a great point.
I've passed that advice along to Thor. Hey, I highly advise you guys live
And
in
we're gonna
life,
do that.
enjoying yourselves. Yeah. So here's another sage piece of advice
advice.
Oh.
that I have
Wide
learned
sky.
over being married for 20 years. That
Hey.
prenups, not that bad.
I mean, what?
What?
Not that bad. Some people look at them and think they're a negative.
The person with the money thinks, not a bad idea. The person who doesn't make as much may be a little hurt and offended by that.
Yeah, well, but prenups don't have to be exactly like you get nothing, I keep everything. We can make an agreement.
Oh, you get a couple of scraps here
Whoa,
and there.
look.
We can wheel and
Cool.
deal here.
Couple
you know?
scrappies.
This is
Yeah.
For us, it's more going to be about she has some stuff she needs to work out financially. And if we get married, there could be a chance that they come after me. And if they come after me, I don't have that kind of money to pay it off right away. So they come
Yet.
after the house. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
so that's
You're
why-
on the gravy train, bro.
I'm on the gravy train. So that's why.
Partner with the right guy.
Oh,
I got you.
I am not fist
Guy knows
bumping
what's
that.
up.
You're so
Oh,
So-
shit.
stupid. If
So
your
that-
ego was a check, bro, you would be so fucking rich right now.
Huh?
So I would be I would be getting fucked. So we agreed that that's not going to happen. So that's why I'm signing the prenup. So it was a nice way around it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's
yeah.
no
Nice
part of you that
workaround.
wants it for the traditional reason that if it doesn't work
Well,
out,
you know,
you fucking-
she's going to school right now. So
Yeah.
and when she finishes school in 2 years,
Who knows?
she's going to be making hopefully a lot more money
So
eventually.
you could be fucking yourself.
Yeah, she could be the next
Because
Mark Zuckerberg.
she
I don't. Have you
let's
met
calm-
him?
let's
I
calm
love him
down.
to death.
Let's calm down on that.
Zuckerberg.
She's getting into furniture design.
Ooh.
That
You
is
know,
true.
she could be the next Martha Stewart or
Oh.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're left in the dust.
There you go.
You ain't got squat.
No, I think I'm okay. I mean, we're gonna. I think the prenup that we're gonna sign isn't gonna be like you get nothing, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna. I feel like once.
but half's too much.
Well, I feel like once we get married, like I don't know, like
Wow, sounds like somebody's not too sure about this.
See,
Sounds like your divorce attorney over
Oh,
here is
divorce
getting
attorney.
in your head.
I feel like it should be even once we get married based on what we both make. So if I'm making what I make now and then she's making the same, then we do a split 50-50. But if I'm making way more and she's not making as much, I think there should be some common ground there and vice versa. I don't think it should be 50-50 no matter what. Because I don't think that's fair.
Somebody's just gonna get a divorce.
I'm not going to
That's
get
what
I
you
don't
want.
plan on
That's
it.
what
I
you
don't-
want.
That's not what I want. I also don't want creditors to come after me for stuff that I had nothing to do with that would fuck both of us.
wow.
What are you
Now-
smiling about, Emily?
I just love all this because it's not about me.
Yeah.
Would
And
you?
you're never getting married, so
Well,
it doesn't matter.
you know,
'Cause her
there is a
family's
chance that I
got-
might get
yeah, I
married
know,
one
but she's
day.
never gonna get married.
Oh, prenup all day when I get married, though. Robert was the prenup's just gonna say he could keep the boat.
Oh, you're gonna give him the
He's-
gato?
He can have El Gato.
Oh, that's very kind
he
of
can
you.
live on it or something.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm all about it. I
Is
just
he
think
going to be offended?
no, he doesn't care. I mean, I think that he agrees that it's only fair that things get split up evenly. but Robert doesn't really need much or care about much. So he's never really said anything along the lines of that it offends him that I would do a prenup.
Have you ever brought it up?
We've talked about it in passing, but we never really sat down and had a conversation about it.
Well, then how do you know he wouldn't be offended?
Because he doesn't need much.
Because I've
You
said
know?
Oh, he doesn't need much.
We've joked about it, and I go, well, you
I'll
can
give
have
you a
a
bologna
gato.
sandwich.
Yeah, we've joked about it, and he
I
laughs about it.
understand joking about it,
But-
but if you sat down and seriously go, "Gonna have you sign a prenup before we actually get married," you're telling me he's like, "Okay, no problem."
If I was fair about it, and I would probably
You're gonna give him the scraps.
Well, I was the one that put the entire down payment on the house to begin with. So that's all my money that was put to it. So I'd probably take all the
Technically.
money that he's paid
But-
in mortgage and factor that in to see how much of a percentage of the property that he gets maybe.
Uh-huh.
And tell him
that's nice of
put
you.
it fair that way and let him
Technically.
keep some of the stuff.
Technically just
That
a
he got?
tenant, but go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I'm just
Listen to
saying,
it.
he's,
Look at this.
he's paying rent
Look
to
at
the
this.
landlord every month.
Yeah.
Like he's a tenant.
I mean, they're together.
Are they?
Yeah, aren't
they're-
haven't they been together 10 years? Isn't that a domestic partnership at this point?
Yeah, I don't know what the law is,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think it
I'm
used to
gonna
be that
defend
way.
him in court.
Oh, you're
You're
his
gonna
lawyer.
defend
Yeah,
Robert.
You're
yes.
his lawyer.
Yes.
You're the attorney for Barzo.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Really?
Yes.
Well, and honestly, doesn't he works a ton?
Yeah.
So doesn't he make more money anyway?
He makes more money than me right now, yeah.
Oh,
He
so then
makes more
maybe
money.
he should sign.
Maybe he should sign that
Really?
prenup.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe he should
Freeloader.
sign that prenup.
I'm a freeloader.
Well, we all know you go home and just nap all day
The
and do nothing.
mooch. The mooch.
Fucked
Let's
up.
go this way now.
Because you spoke up.
Oh, that's.
Why didn't I just remain silent?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Damn
were
it.
doing good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, be very quiet.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
if you could go back in time, you would have the boo sign a prenup,
Yes.
and he would
Oh
be
my
okay
God.
with
Oh,
that?
did I need to think about it for
Yeah.
a sec? I think so because it was different back
But
then.
you talk so much about, our marriage, it's a partnership.
It is.
And we've decided together as partners,
Yeah.
you stay at home, you give up your career, I go and earn a living and work. So how is that fair that you're going to say, all right, you get whatever I deem is okay for you to get, even though you've given up everything to raise our daughter and do all this other shit?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be like, you're fucking high and dry, you get nothing kind of
He
prenup.
should get half. Whatever you've earned, he should get half because he's chosen to give up his career to do the home stuff, which is what you wanted.
Yep. And that was before you even had a daughter.
Thank you for,
Hey,
thank you for
hey,
saying that.
hey,
Wait,
Team
who was
Fuck
he
Face.
say
raising before
that.
a baby was there?
Hey, Team Fuckface, remember?
Sky!
We're on the same team over
Projects,
here.
yes,
Yeah.
projects.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Remember?
He's
Remember?
Raising projects.
What?
He's raising a lot of projects.
He gets half. So what's the point of signing a prenup? What? Yo, work your way around that one, sister. Work your way. I'm representing the boo too.
If there was a
I'll get
prenup,
Haley too.
it
Wait a
would
My
minute.
be
clientele.
it would
Wait a
be
minute.
very technical.
Technical.
I agree.
What is there to say?
I agree. He fucking deserves something.
Half.
He deserves
Whatever your earnings are, he gets half because he gave up his career. What else is there? What's
She
the
may
argument?
pass out. She may pass out.
What's the argument? What's the argument?
because things have grown, things have changed over the years.
Yeah, he's done more. He's had to raise this poor child all on his own, giving up his career,
Oh,
doing
really?
everything.
Giving up his career.
Yeah.
His
And
massive
honestly-
career.
Yeah.
Honestly, this house they got, he built with his bare
That's
hands,
true.
pretty much.
Thank you for saying
So,
that,
I mean-
Thor.
Oh, really?
This
oh,
remodel
really?
that's been going on for 17 years.
Yeah, yeah. Where did he get all the supplies to build the house?
Home Depot?
Shut up. You know, it was Dixie Line.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I definitely had a hand in that.
Because, that's right, you get half. Half?
Wow.
Split it down the middle.
He is sitting
No.
pretty.
Split
If
it down the middle. What do
No.
you mean, no?
Dude, I'd be treating him better if I was you, man.
What?
No,
He
fuck
deserves
him
more.
and his fucking side
Oh,
piece.
he doesn't have a
Oh,
side piece.
oh, I'm
What are you
22
doing?
years old.
Get it, Sky.
Take me
Wait,
to
what?
fucking France with your wife's money.
He gets
Oh,
none.
I'll
What just
wear a
happened?
fucking
I
thong
don't know.
bikini. Did you know you don't even have to wear bikini tops in fucking France?
I wouldn't give him any ideas. What are you
Bullshit.
talking about? Where did you just
What?
go? What just happened?
Well, clearly, when he's hearing this podcast, he's gonna realize, you know,
What he could have?
He could do it. Yeah.
What are you
delete
talking
this
about?
whole fucking thing.
No, I'm representing him. We get
No,
half.
you are not.
We get
No,
half.
you are
And
not.
then off to France.
Dude.
No one is going to France
If I
with
was that guy-
22-year-old side pieces.
Sorry.
Okay?
It's your own fault.
Fuck you. We should have
You're
signed
out
a
of order.
prenup.